Next up, we'd like the two possible structures for HClO. And so again, begin by counting your valence electrons. We have 1 plus 7 plus 6, and that is going to give us 8 plus 6, 14 electrons. And so we're going to get two possible structures if we just do it by trial and error and not by the rules that we know. So let's try the first scenario, which is we have chlorine as our central atom, oxygen, hydrogen, fill in any octets that we need to, and then double check our valence electrons, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So everything makes sense here. And then now we check on our formal charge, and we will have, for the chlorine, we are going to have 7 minus 4 minus 2, and that's going to give us positive 1. And on the oxygen, we are going to have 6 minus 6 minus 1, so negative 1. And so the formal charges make sense, and the valence electrons make sense. So that's why it is a possible structure, but it isn't the best structure, because when you draw out the lowest structure, we tend to want to draw out the lowest energy form of the structure. And this isn't the lowest energy form of the structure because our formal charges can be minimized if we change the relation between these two by adding a double bond or a triple bond or whatever we need. But that is best possible if we put oxygen as our central atom instead. And then place our electrons and everything we need around chlorine. And so now let's double check on our valence electrons, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. They make sense. Our formal charges, though, will now be Cl will be 7 minus 7, which is 0, and oxygen will be 6 minus 6, which is 0. And the reason why this structure is better is we can see chlorine has the one bond that it's optimized for. Oxygen has the two bonds that it's optimized for. Here we don't have that. Chlorine has two bonds, which it is not optimized for, and oxygen has one bond, which it is not optimized for. That's where you're getting these formal charges. And so both of these are possible structures. This is the best structure because it has the lowest formal charges, and so we've minimized the energy here. And so that's going to be your final answer. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Let's minimize these formal charges by adding a double bond, as I had talked about. And now double check them. So on the chlorine, we're going to have 7 minus 1, 2, 3 minus 2. Supposed to have 4 electrons on it, so 7 minus 4 minus 3, so 0, and oxygen is going to have 6 minus 4 minus 2, so 0. We've minimized the charges here, but in this scenario we don't have oxygen as our central atom because it can make the most bonds, and that is the rule usually, and clearly we have an expanded octet here, and so this is a valid form, just higher in energy is what you'll most likely expect compared to this, which would be the lowest energy form.